Hi everybody in Weight Loss Land, Tom here, coming here from Philadelphia. Well, my friend Brittany just emailed me on YouTube and asked me, how I was feeling because my surgery's coming up real quick, and it's coming up on Tuesday. I have 3 days to go. She wanted to know if I was excited, if I was nervous, and so, I was planning on doing this video, so now I'm incorporating it in my video because I'm kind of having mixed emotions about it. Not that I'm not going through with it. That's not the case, because yes, I'm definitely going through with it. I realized the other day, communicating with somebody, the reason why I'm not excited about doing things or planning things. And here's what I've actually realized. I don't get myself so hyped up, because if something happens and it doesn't pull through, I don't want to be hurt in the process. So until something happens, I don't get excited, because I don't allow myself to get excited, because I'm always afraid that plans are going to fall through and it's not going to pan out. So I think that's why, like, I know I'm having surgery, but let's say Tuesday I wake up and the doctor cancels for whatever reason. Then I won't have surgery, and then I'll be like really upset and really pissed, because I looked forward to getting this done, and now all of a sudden I can't get it done because of something that happened. Yeah, so there's another reason that I'm kind of not excited, but I'll get to that in a minute. Am I nervous? No. Have I thought about this procedure? Yes. Yes, I have thought about it. I was nervous in the beginning because I thought that I would be kind of semi-awake for this procedure, and when I found out that they would be putting me to sleep, I'm perfectly fine with this. I can do this. So yeah, I'm not nervous. I don't like the idea of getting up 6:30 in the morning to have this procedure done. That I do not like, and I'm not a morning person. But I guess it's better to get in and out, because at least all the utensils I know, the surgical utensils, instruments that they'll be using will be like clean, very clean, because they won't have the opportunity to use them on somebody else. Well, they'll have the opportunity to use them on somebody else after they clean them, but I get them clean first. So if that makes any sense, I don't know, it's what I'm thinking. And the hospital room will be clean. Because, that's the only thing I think of. But anyway, to make a long story short, I found out yesterday that my brother's doctor's appointment, which I didn't even know he went to the doctor's to begin with, doctor's office had called him and rescheduled his appointment sooner than later. And so he has to go in next week for the results. So when my mom had told me that he's got a doctor's appointment to go back in next week, I said, oh, really? I'm like, and what did they find? And she says, well, they found cancer. Well, I don't know what kind. They don't know anything until he goes in for the results. Now, this is my brother that I don't get along with, so to speak. I talk to him when I see him if I have to. That's bottom line. We have a mutual agreement where we don't like each other, but we're family, so we deal with it. But we don't like each other for other reasons, and I'm not going to get into it because it's really ugly. Other than the fact that he's been jealous of me all my life, and I don't understand why, so he's always hated on me and talked about me behind my back and put me down. And he was the only family member that I ever grew up with who used to call me fat. Around our friends, he used to tell everybody that he was adopted, that I wasn't his blood brother, even though we look alike. I was just bigger than him. Yeah, so that's how I was raised. And even though he went into adulthood, he still portrayed that attitude. Yeah. But to my face and to Fran's face, he'll smile and laugh like he's a best friend, like he's a real good guy. But we just don't get along. Bottom line, we don't get along. So I'm really kind of sad to hear that he may have cancer. I think it's a shame. But then I think about how he's never taken care of himself. He's a chronic smoker. He has lung issues, breathing problems, and he's had them for years, but he won't quit smoking. So he doesn't take very good care of himself. And then I think to myself, you know, he always called me fat, put me down, blah, blah, blah. And I finally was able to do something with my life, and I had gastric bypass to start to live again. And I'm feeling much better about myself. I quit smoking 2.5 years ago. On top of that, drinking, I do drink on occasion. It's when the mood strikes, you know, or if something is planned, because I don't do anything spare the moment anymore. You know, I used to, but I don't anymore. Now it's like I need time to prepare for things, because mentally I just can't deal with it, you know. I need things in order. So, yeah, hearing this news, I feel really bad for him. I'm not upset, don't get me wrong. I may be upset once I find out what it is, but I don't have further information, so I guess that's why I'm not feeling any kind of way. You know, it's like, okay, they found something. Oh, well, get treatment. And I know that sounds harsh, but I don't know how to feel at this point. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. I don't know what I'm supposed to think, because we don't get along. But it's not like I hate his guts. I just don't like him. So, having this surgery on Tuesday to better myself, I think to myself, you know, I've taken back control of my life. I'm doing things a lot better. I ran a 5K marathon. I'm eating healthier. I'm living healthier. I'm trying to stay focused and positive and keep my energy flowing. You know, and I keep all the bullshit out of my life now. I just don't want to deal with it, because when I chose to have R&Y gastric bypass, I chose to live again. And I chose not to have bullshit in my life. I can't, there's no time for it. There's none. Yes, I do fall back from time to time and fall back into not into the routine, but I fall back into old ways, and it'll slip out from time to time. But then I'll catch myself and I'm like, nope, stop, nope, can't do this, don't say that, or, you know, and move on. And that's how I live my life. So, Brittany, when you asked if I was excited or nervous, that's your answer. I don't know how to answer it at this point. I'm sure the day of I will be excited. The night before, I'm sure I will be excited. The night before, I'm sure I won't be able to sleep. Yeah, that's a given. I don't see myself sleeping the night before, because I'll be so worried about not waking up the following day. For the most part, I can't wait. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't wait to have it done. I wish it was today instead of Tuesday, because I would rather be in and out and it be over with. And I think that's the point right now. Like, I want it over with. I want it done and over with. Because I finally also realized that I won't be able to exercise or do anything for 6 weeks. And somebody emailed me and asked me why I won't be able to exercise, because it's only liposuction. Well, I can't, because it'll pull straining muscles in the chest area, so therefore you can't exercise when you have it done. On top of that, I ain't ready to do that anyway. So we just have to wait and see. Alright, that being said, I'm done for now, and I'll talk to you later.